And it's been another one as Barry lost the support of the newspaper that backed her campaign for mayor.
That's right. Today, the editorial board of the Tennessean called for her to resign. That editorial said, quote, "A leader must put the interests and the needs of the people she serves above her own." It concludes, Barry should be judged for her performance as a leader, period. On that measure, she has failed and she must step down for the good of the city.
The mayor's response: "I was elected to serve as mayor by the voters of Davidson County, and I will continue to do so. The Tennessean is welcome to their opinion." News Channel 5 Chief Investigative Reporter Phil Williams first broke this story.
And tonight he looks back at the mayor's month of bad days.
In an exclusive interview, Megan Barry first made the stunning admission.
I've had an extramarital affair.
An admission of a 2-year affair with her police bodyguard, Sergeant Rob Forrest. That came just days after News Channel 5 Investigates began asking for records related to Forrest's travel and overtime.
Some people will look at that and say that taxpayers are paying for this relationship.
I mean, I think what this reflects is, again, the policy that the police have about making sure that when I'm working that I have detail.
This one is going to go down in the history books.
Our investigation discovered that in the months after Barry was first elected in 2015, she routinely traveled without security. But as the affair intensified, Forrest began traveling the world with her. We obtained records showing that during 2017, Forrest traveled with the mayor to San Francisco, Salt Lake City, Denver, Washington several times, as well as New York. In September, he flew with her to Athens, Greece, the next month to Paris, all at taxpayer expense.
Were all of those legitimate business trips?
Absolutely, every single one of them. And if it hadn't been Sergeant Forrest who would have been traveling with me as detail, there would have been other detail and traveling with me.
But Forrest racked up more overtime than any other member of her security detail, escorting her and her friends to Bonnaroo and other late-night concerts.
Lift those hips up towards the ceiling.
Even driving the mayor to hot yoga sessions on Saturday mornings. We discovered Forrest's overtime went from $35,000 in the last year of Mayor Carl Dean's term, increasing to $60,000, then $75,000 under Barry. In 2017, he was the second highest paid person in the Metro Police Department, just under the chief.
Was he getting paid at any point when you all were having your personal time?
No.
My preference would be 24-hour security.
Police Chief Steve Anderson defended his boss's use of security. That despite an official police policy we discovered that limits security for the mayor to official government outings and trips.
And clearly I'm willing to cooperate in any way.
And while Barry was insisting she was cooperating with a TBI investigation ordered by DA Glenn Funk, investigators had to get a search warrant for her phones, revealing in court documents that they had uncovered nude photos of a woman taken on Forrest's police-issued smartphone. The pics were snapped when the two were on a trip to Washington and while Forrest was on the clock. Barry's reaction?
So I'm furious, as you might imagine today, when I learned that there might be photos of me. If they exist, they were taken without my knowledge, they were taken without my permission, and they were taken without my consent.
Then News Channel 5 Investigates discovered security video showing the bodyguard driving the mayor into Nashville's historic city cemetery in the early mornings for quiet time alone. Her spokesperson responded that she, quote, finds it to be a peaceful place to start her day. Still, as detractors insisted it was time for her to go, Barry tried to carry on with business as usual, insisting she still had a job to do.
You know, I've been very forthcoming with everything, and I think that the citizens of Davidson County continue to want us to get up every day and go to work, and I have a great team. We have great Metro employees who get up every day and make sure that this city runs, and I'm going to continue to lead that.
Phil Williams, News Channel 5 Investigates.
Phil, thank you. And we have a special section still up on our website. It includes all the stories we've broken, along with the full interview with the mayor. You'll find it on newschannel5.com.